Ladies and gents, welcome to UX, and this is Trump is not backing down. We are witnessing history, and I guess I'm so getting cancelled. 3 clips from asmongold clips. Yeah, the more update on this shit. Trump is not backing down. Obviously, he's not. Like I said that in the previous video, like this is how it's going. And it would be really surprising if he doesn't do something that is aggressive or like doesn't engage, because otherwise there was no need for cancel of G7. It could be, I don't know, like gamble in a way, like poker face type of shit. But then again, not at this level. I feel like something's gonna happen. Some surgical shit will happen. I don't know. But yeah, and also Iran is also being aggressive as far as I know, right? Iran is like still not trying to do anything. Like they're still like flexing. I don't know where this is gonna go. But it's gonna be interesting. Let's do this one.
Iranian media allegedly shared this ominous video hours ago of what appears to be a soldier petting a nuke.
Is that not James Bond villain petting a cat? What was that like? What was that movie? I forgot. Like very old. It becomes a trope by now, right? Evil guy just doing the finger thing, like petting a cat or dog or whatever. This is definitely not at that level.
I feel like they need a bigger one, right? I don't think this looks like a dildo. They gotta delete this.
This would take out still like a couple of blocks, right? Yeah, it would.
Man, like what the
But then again, you have to make it work. Like how to make it this small.
hell is this? This is Iran claims that it has dismantled Israel's air defense, clearing the way for thunderous strikes. This is Iran. Have dismantled the Zionists. The skies have opened their arms to Iran's missiles and drones. The sound of red alert sirens will not cease for even a moment.
How do you do that?
Discord. Except for right now.
With an unacceptable.
Okay, how do you do that? Unless you have destroyed their Iron Dome defense launchers, you can destroy their system. You can overwhelm them before they can reload it, but they'll just reload it. Did you destroy their defenses? No, I don't think you did. Not to mention American Patriot system and ships are already there trying to defend Israel like they did a few years ago as well, when 99% were intercepted this way, right? So this is just that shit. How are you going to do that? Did you attack American ships as well? I highly doubt that. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be talking about this right now. It would be breaking news in every channel.
Acceptable language, they ask the nation
That's
to
right.
surrender. First of all, they should threaten someone who is scared of their threat. The nation of Iran has shown that it does not feel intimidated by the threat of those doing the threat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which is the country who destroy half of your navy like that? I forgot. How long ago? Now it's even more advanced, more powerful than even before. Did you proportionally went stronger? No, you didn't. But America went even more stronger now. So what do you think is going to happen now? With all the futuristic tech, B2s and shit.
Why are you in an underground bunker?
And this, of course, comes after Trump himself suggested that Khamenei was an easy target and suggested they would hold off killing him for now.
Yeah.
And demanded...
Very easy.
It's crazy. He's like, we're not going to kill you for now, but we can. Iran wants...
Not just we can. Only US can. You need GBU, what is that bunker buster bomb that I've seen multiple sandbox video and many people are talking about, because it is one of a kind bomb, the shit and destruction it can do. And only plane that can fit that is B2, which America has, and only America has, which is in Diego Garcia right now. There is a reason why B2 is there in the first place. So not that Trump can, only Trump can. Nobody else can do it, only Trump can do it. And of course Trump knows where that bunker is. No way US and CIA doesn't know that. So, yeah, this is as true can be.
To meet and discuss a deal at the White House. President Trump has summoned reporters to the Oval Office.
Look, we talk, and I'd like to see everything done. I would have preferred having just an agreement, a strong agreement, verifiable agreement.
Yeah.
But it was such a shame. They were so close. They do want to come and see us. They want to see me in the White House. That's a big statement, but it's very late.
Have you closed the door on meeting with them?
No.
Okay, so it's still open to them coming here in your
I mean, they asked if they could come. We'll see if that happens. It's not that easy for them to come. They can't get out. I want to come so badly, but he can't get out because there's bombs dropping all over the place.
Oh my God.
We're not looking for a ceasefire. We're looking for a total, complete victory. Again, you know what the victory is. No nuclear weapon.
I mean, fair, man. This is everyone's position, right? This is one of those issues. Like, let's think about regional wise. Like, Israel is obviously against it. They are the main guy. USA doesn't want nukes because those nukes can reach USA. I don't know what China feels, but I'm pretty sure last time I checked, China's terrorism issue increased. So I don't know what China feels about this. India is definitely against Iran in this way, right? I don't know what there's like news going outside about what is the relation between India and Iran is. That is not India's only message right now. Not multiple, not one of the top. Only message right now is not to fund terrorism because of Pakistan thing. What do you think India feels about Iran, right? If anything, India might be one of the people who like background just pressuring Russia to not do anything about Iran because this terrorism thing doesn't go well, right? Russia can't antagonize India either, biggest military buyer, right? So yeah, I don't see anything here. Like, who's gonna help Iran, right? Iran can just say like, we are gonna go with like in smoke and fire. We don't care. Yeah, your people care. If your people realize that this shit is happening, you're going all out. You're risking everyone with a nuclear annihilation. Everybody will come to the street. It will happen. Doesn't matter how much in bunker you hide. So like, you need to think, like diplomacy wise. You can't just like pet the nuke and say like, I'm not afraid of you. Everyone's afraid of America. What do you mean I'm not afraid of you? Who's not afraid of US military? Are you high? Nobody buys that. We are witnessing history. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Iran
High-frequency
thing.
radio chatter suggests 2 stealth bombers are currently
From Garcia? Oh. They're already circling, man. This is how B-2 stealth bombers work, man. There's this circle, right? Refuel bombers are constantly there to refuel them. They're constantly in the air before they do operation. It's like those eagles circling type of shit. This symbolism is insane. So yeah, you have to do this before you can operationalize something. And they're already like in the air from Diego Garcia. This shit is next level. You don't do this just to threaten. Maybe kind of, but I think something's going to happen.
airborne. Defense officials say they are conducting training. They're training. This is normal. Just relax. Everything is fine. And so this is what they're trying to do with this bomb. Here we go.
You know that clip, somebody getting angry and like that chill down guy. We're just playing here. Why are you getting so angry? That is what US is saying right now. Just relax. It's just we're playing here. Why are you getting so angry?
Say a massive bunker buster bomb is likely the only weapon capable of destroying a key Iranian nuclear facility.
The GBU-57
This is the
Massive
big
Ordnance Penetrator, also known as the
Moab?
Bunker Buster,
Right, that's
the
his
largest
name.
non-nuclear bomb in the U.S. military's arsenal. Designed, the Air Force says, to reach and destroy weapons of mass destruction in well-protected facilities. The
I
bunker
feel like, we paid our tax money for this shit. If we're not going to use it to blow up a nuclear facility, like, why don't we just get a refund on these?
and there is no
Not how anything works. You can say like we've spent like money on 10,000 nukes. Why don't we use it? Otherwise, get money back. No, that's not how shit works. It's like saying I build walls and like I don't know frame structure in my house. There has never been an earthquake here. Why did I spend so much money? Yeah, just that's not how anything works.
no public record that they've ever been used in combat, designed to withstand the impacts of the ground and plunge.
So that's the... Oh, shit. It is really big. Goddamn.
Oh,
The
it's
Bunker
really
Buster
big.
doesn't have the biggest blast area, experts say, because it's designed to burrow into the ground before exploding. The only plane that can carry the Bunker Buster,
B-2.
the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber.
And
That shit
B-21.
looks so fucking cool, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. That looks badass.
By a
Those are
two-pilot
F-22s. What are they? Look at that. I think those are F-22s. Yeah, those are F-22s, right? What is it? No, I don't think it's. I'm pretty sure those F-22s. I don't know. Is it F-35?
I'll be honest. That looks badass.
by a two-pilot crew, capable of flying about 6,000 nautical miles without refueling and eluding an enemy's most
6,000
sophisticated
miles.
defenses.
Damn.
One bomb isn't going to
10,000 kilometers.
You're going to have multiple hits at the same spot.
And this is a massive bomb, Brian. It's 30,000 pounds. Now, not a lot of explosive, but a lot of weapon itself to penetrate into the ground. And that first bomb is going to hit the target, dig deep into the ground, and then detonate.
This, I imagine, is
That's
an
what it would do?
animation
Yeah.
of the bomb. With the second one, know exactly how to get into the hole the first one leaves behind.
Right now, no one is talking seriously about sending ground forces.
No.
Yeah, it's not about that. That diameter bomb, that diameter missile, when it penetrates, it will leave even bigger hole. So another one with the technology US already have is kind of easier to penetrate with it.
Absolutely not. Not going to happen. If we send troops over to Iran, we are going to be there for 10 years. Look,
You're not gonna send troops, man. I don't even know what that means. Unless you have to like overrun a country and govern it, there is no reason to like send troops. Israel can do it if they want to do it, but US can just use their technology. Like I said, like this B-2 bombers bombing the bunker busters, blowing shit up, using ballistic missiles, US ballistic missiles, which is completely different league than anything else.
I was trying to be optimistic. I was being optimistic with 10. Okay, y'all want to say 20? Fine. Get ready.
So there you go. I think that's going to happen. I don't think troops are going to land in Iran. That would be, I think that is such a failure last time. Like that shit doesn't work. Don't do that again. There is no point of that. You can weaken the enemy before enemy surrenders and agree to your term at best, or let Israel do something with their troops or something. If they want to do it, you can just support. America dropping troops there would be catastrophic. From every single party is going to be opposed to it. Every single person in USA is going to be opposed to this. Most people around the world, because how it's a symbolism in the modern world, would be opposed to it, because what that means about like America invading somebody else, right? So there is not a single person I can think of on this planet would be with that, right? So Trump would be immediately like gone, right? His like Congress would impeach him instantly, even his own people. Like that shouldn't. First of all, without Congress, that can't happen. Trump can't do that. Then he need Congress approval. Congress is not going to do that shit. So yeah, that's operations Trump can do, but not an invasion.
Guys, get ready.
And that is such a clip, man. I love it. It's like throwing full level tantrum. Look at that.
Get ready, guys. Get ready.
And it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that it is the same.
What do you mean? What do you mean let's not start with that? You can pick and choose. In which context you're talking about?
She thinks that her in Iran is... Oh, my God.
It's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not if you're black. Gentlemen. Oh, my...
What the fuck she just said? Look, man, in USA, you have way too much liberties and freedoms compared to most places on the planet. And sometimes those liberties are like suppressed by certain assholes. People make their voices heard and everybody listens to it, and it looks like the loudest voice. So it looks like USA has the worst civil rights things. It does not. The level of places between US and Iran, just a list of, I won't be surprised if it would be 3-digit numbers of country before you reach Iran. When it comes to your being, like of different color living in America versus being different color living in Iran, it doesn't even it doesn't even compare. 3-digit number of country, probably 100 plus, is between Iran and USA. Iran, in its government and its laws, are many discriminated things in place. How this republic works. You know why there's not going to be much of a civil distress there, much of like a rights violation there, because if it's not a violation, if it's already part of the law, you won't be able to protest because you'll be breaking the law at that point. Do you understand that shit? Did you forget that woman, like I said, in a massive protest? Nothing happened. That woman was beaten, and obviously result was really bad, and nothing happened. World just moved on. That is Iran. You're saying you're same as America, and you're rich. You're sitting in a show as the named person, Whoopi Goldberg. Everybody knows your name. You're in a show that basically that's you. In a country that allows you to be that, and you're going to say like, oh, Iran is the same thing? In which fucking... What are you saying, man? Shit like this, like your emotions and exaggeration is ruining your point. And this is what people see, and people are like, oh, this is what left-wing are. I'm not going to be associated. People who are left-wing will move to right-wing now, or center, or even more right. Because of shit like this. You're trying to exaggerate, but you're making a point as it's not an exaggeration.
God, that is insane. I wonder what Iranian women think of her saying that. Whenever they see some multi...
This is the same thing. Like, people say like, touching someone, just like harassing someone by just touching someone is same as R.A.P. someone. I think Matt Damon says that and people got pissed off. It's the same thing. Let's flip the script. Tell a person who went through RAP and, who went through that, and tell them, like, your pain is same as somebody who just got touched or slapped in the ass or something. What insensitive BS is that? Tell women of Iran that this is what she's saying. Do you know the level of pissed off feeling they would have? Like, you just say that, like, oh, it's like smallest thing is same as the biggest extreme. Tell that to people who go through the biggest extreme. Like, your pain is same as theirs. What is wrong with you?
Multi-millionaire who has their own TV show talking about her skin color being the same as the systematic oppression of your gender.
Not if you're black.
Guys, nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country.
No, I do. They're not even remotely comparable. Anybody who's trying to bring up any U.S. problem and contextualize it around something that's happening to the Iranian people is a completely privileged, delusional retard.
Not everybody feels that way. Listen, I'm sorry.
Who gives a fuck what people feels? This is also an American thing that's been popped up in past 10 years. I don't care about facts and science, I care about what I feel. Okay, there is certain element to that, but as a whole picture beyond you, only science and facts matter, not what you feel. You can't create policies and create dogmas based on what you feel. That is how bad shit happens, right? You can say what you feel and voice that and people will understand in your context. You can't dictate things based on what you feel. You need facts at that point. You need science. This is how people feel. Okay, so what? Realities change because how you feel? Oh my God, I didn't get my Starbucks coffee. I'm same as those kids who are starving in Africa. This is how I feel. Who cares what you feel?
You think about the fact that we got the vote in 1965.
And when did Iranian women get the vote?
They don't have free and fair elections in Iran. It's not even the same universe.
People are going to boo the other lady, right? Not her, not the whoopee, the other lady, even though she's the one with the common sense.
We are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are their kids going to get shot because they're running?
Okay, how many people get shot compared to how many people are there? How many people go into car accident, then how many people are there? Okay, you know what this is like? Humans have really hard time understanding statistics. Let's throw statistic. How many people get shot in Iran by terrorists? Not just as their own people. What is that like? That royal military group, like there are 200,000 of them. And military 600,000, there are 200,000 of those. Like they're called something Islamic group or something. Those are military people who clamps down everyone. You think that is less than the people who suffer the shooting? Are you high?
Through somebody's neighborhood. They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not
women,
what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran. They can't go out of their house. Women.
What is wrong with this woman? She's like, she's dying on this hill, even though others are also like getting with the other woman's side. Like, what are you talking about, Whoopi? And she's still thinking like, wait a minute, I can still get my point right and get claps. This is the same thing that Bill Maher once said, like he was talking about people getting too obese and things. And who was the other talk show guy who's Homer Simpson, who's like, okay, we know, like, just got cheap claps from people, like just saying shit that feels good rather than saying things actually matter or true. And then I'm pretty sure Bill Maher went to like Joe Rogan, said like, okay, you can do that, you got the cheap applause, but you had the opportunity to save lives and you didn't do it. This is a similar shit, getting cheap applause. Does that matter? Are you saying the actual right thing? Are you saying the facts here? No, you're not. You're just saying things that just like touch the emotional string. And people are like, yeah, I'll live here. And I've seen issues that we have here. Fuck Iran, I'm not going to think about that. We have worst. Really? Stay in your bubble. Why not?
She's realizing, bro, this is bad.
No, she's not realizing. That is the face of person who's trying to think of the next answer to rebuttal because she can't be wrong.
Even on The View, you've got to remember, like, this show is delusional to the extreme. Even over here, they're like, bro, this is too much.
You know what? There's no way I can make you understand.
I was right, not Asmon. She was trying to find another way. She couldn't and just say like, oh, you wouldn't understand. You're an idiot. I get comments like all the time. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about, like crying face emoji. What is even that? Make a point or shut up. What are you even saying? I make a 20-minute video commenting this shit, and you can just make a bland statement like that means anything.
Yeah, the reason why is because it's bullshit. She gives the American people a bad name. Yeah, it's...
Nah, that's not, again, like, it's a loud voice. Like, the people understand that shit, right? This is not the majority, right? But the problem is enough influence can turn people into majority, and majority people can have stupid views like that. That is the problem, right? And only way to solve that problem is to spread common sense, right? I don't know if people are doing that. I think extremes are being created, and common sense is really rare. I think, Bill Maher sometimes does a lot of commonsensical things, but he's also in his own bubble, and sometimes he gets things really wrong, and maybe that's not his thing. He's very specific at places, and he's really good at that. But anything else he talks about, he just like goes all over his head, and he comes off as this a-hole, which I understand why he comes off like that, but people might not. And people are like, oh, shut up, Bill Maher, you don't know anything, and like, it doesn't affect people, right? So it's like people don't understand where to choose information and how to process it. That's the problem. All right, well, there you go. Iran is getting fucked up. US might join in, and Whoopi Goldberg's debating here how Iran is fine, consider black women and black people in America. Like, okay, I guess I'll see you next time.